There were a lot of questions once the NBA draft concluded about why Bryson Graham didn't trade for anything in the second round to draft a player. And Bryson Graham went on 104.3 to score, and he explained his logic about why he didn't trade up and traded away those draft picks. Me and C Dub gonna talk about it and break it all down, but you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog C Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, nephew? What's happening?
Not much, man. Hey, if you tuned in today, man, like what you're listening to, go ahead and support the channel the easiest way possible. Two-step process. We on the road to 10K. Hit that like button and subscribe because we're going to reach it any day. But hey, C-Dub, Bryson Graham. He went on 104.3 to score, and he started to provide some of the reasons why he elected not to draft anybody in the second round of this year's NBA draft. Now, before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, we have the clip for you. If you did not see the clip, bear with us. This is going to be about a minute and a half. We're going to let you see it, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. Here's the clip.
You have your board, and you have your targets. And one of the things I had mentioned were obviously Caleb and Dalen, were targets for us.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, as we're going down it, and it's nothing against the players that were remaining. They just weren't particularly, targets of ours. And so we were looking, it's like, okay, how can we, maybe, get some future assets and push this pick forward. And that was kind of the thinking, behind it. I know it's like, take this guy or take a project, but look, we're also, not at a roster crunch, but we still have $33 million in room right now and $9 million in a room level. So there's still a ton of flexibility left. And we want to just continue to stay flexible because you just never know. Teams may call and be looking to dump players. We can dump players and then take back in assets, and so why put ourselves in a situation where you're committing to a player that maybe you may like, but it may take you out of the game of some other things. So that was our reason, and Tiago was obviously on board with that as well, and ownership. And so we just that was our philosophical approach.
All right. So now you all heard from the man himself on why he elected not to go after second round prospects and bring them on into Chicago. C-Dub, what's your reaction?
First off, the first part of his statement there, when he talked about don't take it personal to the guys that's in the second round looking for a team and the Bulls don't pick you, because it's nothing personal upon you. We have our own equation. We have our own plan for the team going forward. And unfortunately, none of those second rounders or whoever was available was going to be a part of our plan. Also, I would like to say it's super early. And why bog yourself down with drafting two young persons to come play for the Chicago Bulls, and there's a small chance that they might turn out and maybe help you in some ways, but there is a bigger chance that they won't be able to help you out in the future with the Chicago Bulls. You can look at Odama Sanogu, you can look at Simonovic. It goes on. The list goes on, and this is for every single team in the NBA. And he talking about the other avenues out there. You got free agency coming out. You got the $9 million. I think that's for the injury exception.
Mid-level exception.
Mid-level exception. And also you got other teams looking to get rid of expiring contracts, expiring players, and you can absorb those and get future assets for your team, bro. I feel like this man Bryson Graham is playing chess and not checkers, bro. And I think he deserves the opportunity for us to sit back. We ain't in a hurry. We not finna go win the finals next year. We not finna go compete for the finals yesteryear. Get a guy opportunity, sit back and do his job. And actually, I'm starting to get appalled at all the Chicago Bulls fans in their impatience, in their irrational impatience.
I agree with it, man. My initial reaction is I love it.
I love it.
I love it. You did your scouting. We brought him in, Bryson Graham, that is, because he has an eye for talent. But then he also has the understanding that, yes, I have to go and get and evaluate talent. I just got 2 first-round picks. We are kind of at a roster crunch considering what was already here. Yes, some people are leaving, but how about we play chess, not checkers, and have some flexibility to go along with it? We have this money. And if we just start dishing out and just going to pick up a bunch of players and stuff like that, that's kind of a waste of our resources. I know everybody work a job. When you going through your training, what the hell do they talk about when it comes to resources of the job? Fraud, waste, and abuse. Everybody goes through the training. So him having that mindset of saying that we want to remain flexible, we want to make sure that if a team calls, we are in striking position. And that makes total sense to me. Remember, C-Dub, I went from, hey, man, months ago, man, let's get 4 players. And then before day 2, I'm like, after day 2, I'm like, I at least thought we was going to get 1, but it is what it is. Now with the unrestricted, undrafted guys that's coming into the fray now, you still have that flexibility because the new guys that just came over signed 2-way contracts, so you can still fill up the permanent roster.
Yes.
And the guys he brought over, you got a guy that shoot 41%, and you got a guy that averaged 99 off the bench. We have our developmental pieces. We got some young guys that's gonna be able to fill in. That's my reaction, bro. Smart fucking man. I'm starting to like the guy even more. It's just making total sense. But C-Dub, I gotta ask this question. With the way that he threw out his reasoning and explanation, how does it feel to see this type of transparency from the guy that's running the show?
Bro, it's night and day. I like that the guy that that's running the show can sit there and then explain. This ain't have to do with nothing about accents or anything or nothing like that for AK, because I ain't like that. I'm just saying he eloquates what he's going to do very well. I think he's forthright. He's not being cheeky or sneaky with whatever he's saying. He's being right up front with you. He telling what's finna happen, bro. He telling you what's finna happen, bro. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna build this roster the correct way. I really like this guy early on. His remain, and he still got a lot of work to do, but I like what I'm seeing thus far. I don't see a negative anywhere. A lot of people are seeing a lot of negatives, and I just think that's just PTSD with these fans. And I've been doing this for a long time, bro, football and basketball. And for the last couple years, it's been ratcheting up the ridiculousness from the Chicago fans. We need to get it together, bro. I know it might be in part that we ain't seen the championship in a long time. But come on, guy, we just can't do it overnight, bro. It takes work. It takes steps. It takes a process, bro. It takes patience and focus on the goal and the path at hand to get to where you want to get. And I think this guy, Bryson Graham, is focused and poised to follow that fucking line all the way to our salvation, bro, to our fucking glory, bro. Let that man cook, man.
I'm gonna start with a question, say a few words, and then end with a question. The first question is, if AK was still in the seat, would we have seen him today responding and answering questions on his draft? 9 times out of 10, he would have did the first round and he would have never came back.
Yep.
That's my answer. I got a few words now. The transparency for Bryson Graham is refreshing. I think that's the perfect word to say. He's not misleading anybody. He's not telling anybody to feel a certain way. They have yet to mention a championship. It's been all about patience in the process and putting the work in. That's all it's been about. Obviously, there might be a mention of we want to eventually get to the championship, but what's placed in before championship? Eventually. What's more important at the current moment is taking our time through this process, putting in the hard work, and developing these guys so we can have a structure and a team that can go and be competitive and hopefully reach the finals. The question I'm going to end with now, C-Dub. Bryson Graham asked this to the guys on 104.3 The Score. He said if it took us 6 years of not making the playoffs, but then in the 6th year we get to he said then we eventually make the playoffs and then go to the finals that year after not making it, how would you feel? Everybody answer that. If you go 5-6 years without making the playoffs and then that 1 year you go to the finals, not just the playoffs, the finals, how would y'all feel? You know what a reference came from, C-Dub? The San Antonio Spurs that was just playing in the fucking finals. So that tells me that he is a guy that can contextualize a lot of stuff. And I know there's going to be, I think right now, a lot of people, and I'm being long-winded, I know.
No, you good. Keep going cooking.
I know Muggs. It's the few ones that's overshadowing the ones that think more logically.
Yes, absolutely.
And those are the ones that rage bait and grab a lot of attention. And if y'all come over here with that, you ain't got to be a part of what we doing, bro. For real.
Bro, like, yeah, that was excellent, nephew. I think you are right, bro. Like, I don't know. 6 years is a long time, just to be honest.
It is.
That's a long time. I know he's using that shit as a metaphor, but 6 years is a long time. I'm gonna just be honest.
It is.
Yeah, that's a long time, Bryson, bro. Like,
but C-Dub, think about the pieces that came along the way. You get you a Keldon Johnson along the way. You get you a Vassell on the way. You end up getting a Castle. You luck up on Wemby. Now you get a Dylan Harper. Now you trading for De'Aaron Fox. Like they stayed the course.
Okay.
Or you can, but it's the point is that
I got the
it's
point.
not success is not linear.
Yeah,
because the Knicks didn't do it that way. The
Yeah.
Knicks said, "Give me Jalen Brunson. We're gonna trade for Cat. We're gonna trade for OG. We're gonna trade for Mikal. We're gonna snatch up Hart," and they accelerated it a little bit. The point is that success is not linear, and it's gonna require some type of patience, whether that's 3 years or 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So it ain't really, I'm focused too much on the 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So basically, they did get to the finals the year after they get Wemby. You know what I'm saying? So we got Caleb Wilson. Can that be? You know what I'm saying? And then next year, but who knows? Who's going to throw a number on there? But the point is we not skipping steps. It's patience and not skipping steps and trust in the process. I think Bryson deserves it. 6 years is crazy. I don't think he meant that in that way, but he deserves a little time to get to that point. And I'm willing, at least, I'm going to speak for myself, to give him that opportunity, bro. I'm going to give him that opportunity. But 6 years is fucking nuts.
It's absolutely crazy. I ain't even going to lie to you. We're in the Eastern Conference. They in the West. So I think that's a different type of beast over there.
Yeah.
In the Eastern Conference, bro, this is year 1. By year 3, is it fair to say we should be in the playoffs?
Cut it in half. I'm with that. Cut that shit in half. And I get your point when you saying it's the Western Conference. That does make a difference when you say something like that. These guys were like, what's the 12th best team in the West the year before? Or like 10, 11, 12?
They make the playoffs last year before going to the finals this year. I think Wemby was dealing with the blood clots and shit.
Yeah. So it take time, man. I like what this guy's doing, man. I ain't finna ask y'all no more. I'm gonna sit back and let them cook. Y'all can get mad all y'all want. Just know when the success comes, you're gonna have to apologize first before you come into the party.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. The point is you just have a little patience, bro. And I think that at this particular moment in time, bro has hit on his shit, bro. At least publicly, in the public space. He answers the tough questions, but he don't mislead or sugarcoat shit.
Nope.
He give you, sometimes he might give you the corporate answer. Hey, we're gonna be patient, we're gonna stick to the process. But today, he kept that shit 100. He was like, no disrespect to them people. They wasn't on our board.
He said, no disrespect to them people. Y'all suck. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Wink, wink. Because if they was any good, you know.
But hey.
Oh, man. This is going to be exciting.
Have it. Do with the information what you will. And we're going to continue to push on because it's just people just trying to, but to my logic, Bryson, I think that like, bro, he said what he said. Like,
man said what he said.
Bro, it's like me saying, hey, C-Dub, it's raining outside. And then you be like, man, it ain't raining. It's sunny as shit outside while you clearly looking outside. What?
Right.
What? He said what he said. How on God's green earth are you still? But Bryson, I still feel like, why? He told you his logic. The logic makes sense, and we keep it pushing.
Hey, man, you can feel how you want to feel.
Exactly. We're not the shot caller. Shit. We about to see what's happening in free agency, if anything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to stand pat, but we'll see. It ain't no guarantee.
I mean, he did make sure he emphasized that, man, it's free agency coming up. We got the
33 million.
33 million. Got the other 9 million. They might dump salary. I mean, he clearly has a plan and has this shit thought all the way through. So I want to go through the plan and see how it look on the other end. Don't you guys see how it look?
Yeah, you got guys on restricted free agency like Peyton Watson. I think Walker Kessler is out the picture.
Yeah.
But Mark Williams. You got situations where people are looking to add to their teams, like the Minnesota Timberwolves are looking to add. You got the Ja Morant saga. You got the Jaylen Brown stuff. Not necessarily saying that the Bulls going to acquire them, but they could potentially be that third team that can reap some assets in that. And don't you motherfucking do it.
I'm serious. Nephew.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe it's an opportunity to get rid of Patrick Williams. If we gonna take your expiring contracts, take that nigga. Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say something else. I ain't even mad at you.
I ain't gonna do that to you. Take him.
Yeah, you must knew.
I knew. You got if we gonna take your guys and get them off your books, just take that dude right down there. Take him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a great point to end right there, man. You got anything else?
Guys, we are less than 50 subscribers away from 10K. Me and my nephew, man, I don't even want to tell a long story. It'll be a day for us to tell this story. But we almost there. It's going to be a great day when we get there. Then it's on to the next goal. But we appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Punch that subscribe button. Because we about to hit 10K. It might be today. It might be today.
But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. Before you get up out of here, make sure you leave your comments in the chat, man. Let us know how you feeling. And then go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure you uppercut that subscribe button. We need that. Y'all remember when the bus driver hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Oh, you could
go to real. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. And y'all already know we're gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace
out, y'all.
Cognac. Gang.